everyone, myself Swati. I am a second year BAMS student, and in this video I am going to introduce and tell the benefits of some Ayurvedic medicinal plants. So let's begin.
So now let us begin with our first plant. Our first plant is turmeric or haldi. In Ayurveda it is called as Haridra. Its botanical name is Curcuma longa and it belongs to the family Zingiberraceae. Now let us see some of its botanical features. It is an annual herb and it has thick cylindrical rhizomes which when we break we obtain bright yellow color. Then it is powdered, dried and we obtain our turmeric powder. It mainly flowers during rainy season. Now let's come to its leaves. Its leaves have long petiole. They are oblong and they are narrow at the end. It contains major chemical constituents like curcumin and beta-sitosterol. Now let me tell its uses. As we know that the turmeric is a natural detoxifier. It detoxifies our blood and skin. It is a very good wound healer. Hence, whenever there is a wound, a pinch of turmeric is taken from the kitchen and applied over that wound. It is useful in running nose and other respiratory disorders. It is useful in various types of skin disorders. It is useful in diabetes and urinary tract infections. It improves skin complexion also. So, this was all about our first drug, turmeric. Now, let us come to our second plant, aloe vera. In Ayurveda, aloe vera is called as Ghrata Kumari or Kumari. Its botanical name is Aloe barbadensis and it belongs to Liliaceae family. Now let us see some of its botanical features. It is a perennial plant with short stem. Its leaves are 30 to 60 centimeter long and it has spiny margin. And when we break the leaves, we get aloe vera gel. It contains major chemical constituents like glycoside, galactose, allosin, etc. Now let me come to its uses. It is a very good laxative and hence it is useful in treating constipation. It is useful in spleen disorders and hepatitis, that is inflammation of liver. It is useful in treating burn wounds and it is also useful in treating skin disorders like psoriasis. And it is very useful in bleeding disorders like nasal bleeding, heavy periods, etc. It improves the vision and hence it is useful in treatment of eye disorders. It has anti-aging properties and causes cell and tissue rejuvenation. So that was all about our second plant, aloe vera. So now let us come to our third plant. Our third plant is black pepper. In Ayurveda, black pepper is called as Maricha and its botanical name is Pipram nigrum. It belongs to the family Piperaceae. So now let us see some of its botanical features. It has very stout branches and its leaves are cordate in shape. Cordate means they are heart shaped. Now let us see its fruits. Its fruits are globose and when they are ripe they turn into red color. And when they get dried up, they get shrunk and turns into black color, which we use as black pepper in our day-to-day life as a spice. So now let us see some of its uses. First of all, it improves the flavor of the food and increases the appetite and improves digestion. It relieves pain in abdomen. It protects liver and improves its function. It is extremely useful in respiratory disorders like cough, cold, asthma, sinusitis, etc. Its oil is very useful in leukoderma, that is, if a person has white patches on his skin, and it is useful in curing any skin disorder. It is useful in itching and other skin problems. So, this was all about our third plant, that is black pepper or maricha. Now, let us come to our fourth plant. Our fourth plant is hibiscus. Its botanical name is Hibiscus rosa. Hibiscus is also known as China rose, and in Ayurveda it is called as Japha. It belongs to the family Malvaceae. Now let me tell some of its botanical features. It is a bushy and evergreen shrub. There are more than 200 varieties of hibiscus plants, and its leaves are dark green in color and its flowers are trumpet shaped. This plant contains major chemical constituents like beta-sitosterol, and its flower nectar is rich in amino acid. Now let me come to its uses. Hibiscus is a coolant. It is a absorbent and hence useful in treating IBS, that is irritable bowel syndrome, and diarrhea. It improves the quality of hair and acts as natural hair conditioner. It is useful in treating alopecia. Alopecia means loss of hair, and it can control heavy menstrual bleeding also. So this was all about our fourth plant, hibiscus. So this was all about 4 most popular plants of Ayurveda which we can grow at our home and take entire benefit out of it.